Here in Hawaii, the difficult search of the charred wreckage continues, and with the official number of dead now at 80, the authorities are warning it may yet rise further still.
The authorities in Hawaii have ordered a review into the response to the devastating wildfires on the island of Maui to find out whether more could have been done to warn residents. 80 people are now known to have died and hundreds are still missing. Our North America correspondent John Sudworth is there in Maui for us tonight. Tell us more, John, about what the authorities are saying and the scenes there.
Well, Jane, more forensic experts are being brought in to help with the difficult task of combing through the wreckage for human remains. The town of Lahaina, just a short distance along the coast there, is now closed to the media and anybody else who can't show proof of residency. There are long tailbacks of cars as people try to get in to search for whatever belongings they can salvage from the wreckage. Dozens of people are still reported missing. The search for those loved ones is complicated by the continued disruption to power networks and cell phone networks here. And although the mood remains calm, as you say, there are hints of anger and those questions being asked about whether more could have been done to warn people of this impending disaster.
At least 80 people are now known to have died in the wildfires that engulfed the Hawaiian island of Maui. Hundreds more are still missing. Officials have ordered an investigation into whether enough warning was given for people to save themselves. Andrew Misra has the latest.
Life on Maui has ground to a halt. Wildfires rip through the Hawaiian island. Most of the former capital, Lahaina, has been destroyed. Some residents have been allowed to return. Many more want to follow. Determined their historic town won't itself be consigned to history.
We're strong, we all will come back together.
People are asking if I want to fly somewhere, and why would I leave? This is my home, and these are my people, and this is where I need to be. So we're going to do what we can to rebuild it, and it'll be back. It'll be bigger and it'll be stronger than ever before.
The rebuild could cost more than $5 billion, so that determination will be needed. It's matched by anger, though, directed towards authorities. The state's worst ever natural disaster took most by surprise.
Usually they put on the hurricane sirens or they do something to warn us. Nothing, everyone was just word of mouth evacuating.
Hawaii's Attorney General's now launched an inquiry into why warning systems failed. Local politicians accept errors were made.
It's not like hurricane force winds are unknown to Hawaii, or dry brush or red fly conditions. We underestimated the lethality, the quickness of fire. And in this situation, we have got to make sure that we do better.
Right now, though, people here need aid, and plenty of it. With many residents still unaccounted for, it seems almost inevitable that the death toll will rise further. Andrew Misra, ITV News.
Well, our correspondent Peter Smith is on Maui and has seen for himself the appalling devastation.
Well, this is where we can see the damage done by these fires in Maui and Hawaiian Islands. People's homes now reduced to ashes. The remnants of a living room, a kitchen over there, someone's burnt out car. And you can also hear that this is an operation that's still very much ongoing, because that sound is the noise of a helicopter coming overhead. They're still dropping water on the hillside. There's still smoke billowing because they're still fighting these fires, trying to get them under control to stop them causing even more damage. So far, from the number dead that we know of, that's just people being found who were out on the streets or at the harbour, who were trying to escape their homes. We're now moving into phase 2 of this operation, where the rescue teams are now into recovery mode and moving into wreckage like this. That's when we expect the number of dead to increase. The shelters are also full tonight. There are thousands homeless on Maui, and I think it's important to stress that yes, there's a lot of grief, but there's also a lot of anger. These are people who are saying, we live in the richest country in the world. They're being told that they can't even shower at the moment properly because there's a concern about water contamination. They're saying they weren't given enough warning to escape their homes in time, and also that currently they're doing too much themselves. The response from the US government has not been enough.